Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Code 8. This is a 2019 film. It looks like it does not have a rating. It runs an hour and 38 minutes, and it stars Carrie Matchett, Robbie Amell, Penny Izenga, Lawrence Bain, Jai Jai Jones, Alex Malari Jr., Sean Benson, Sung Kong, Aaron Abrams, Martin Roach. I guess that's it. So the summary is a superpowered construction worker falls in with a group of criminals in order to raise the funds to help his ill mother. This is Code 8. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a review for a very different movie. Today is Maundy, Thursday, Holy Week, if you are religious whatsoever. And I hope that you are all being safe and watched over on this in kind of a troubled time that we're in. But last night I was able to watch this movie on one of the platforms I've been able to watch movies on, and I am actually, it was just for fun, really. This is kind of a weird, kind of different movie, and I don't know. I mean, you just want to watch something. This, what's his name? Robbie Amell. He seems kind of like a generic actor, and I actually thought he was someone else when I first saw him, but it's just a very generic movie. It's a very generic actors in it, and it was just something for fun. If you want to seek it out, it's just for a fun movie. Two movies I'd like to suggest that are kind of in its category here are The Host and, of course, Chappie, because the robot cops they have in this movie, it's almost like a Chappie sequel or something. The cops that they have in this movie to try and contain people with superpowers, which is like almost everybody. They are like a complete ripoff of Chappie, and if you ever have seen Chappie, you know that he was initially built to be helping with the police. So this is like a complete ripoff of Chappie's idea and robot structure, and just the idea of having a cop be a robot to kind of be able to block your human cops and everything. That whole idea is from Chappie, so that's why I had to put that up there. The reason why I put The Host up there is because they're dealing with superpowers in a community, like in an area in real life. And that's really what Code 8 is trying to do too. They're trying to tell you a story of people who are living their lives, trying to work at a grocery store, construction, and they have superpowers. So it's kind of an interesting idea, I guess, but you just start taking different ideas from different movies and putting them together with very, very generic, very bland actors, and the story is bland and generic, and the action is generic and bland. So it's a movie that you can watch and you can say that that you've seen it. You can seek it out, and I think the things that I took away from this are the couple different powers that they have. The electricity, the strength, the mind reading, the healing, the whatever else. Oh, somebody has like an ice thing or something. But there's different powers and everything. But I just kind of felt like they were all kind of you know uh, the same. Like you have a bunch of people that have this power and a bunch of people that have this power, and they're always saying that they know which group they're in and everything. Like we are supposed to know that, watching the movie, and we don't. I mean, it's a new movie to everybody. Nobody's ever seen this before, and we don't get the answer question the question answered why people are not uniting if there's like a million of these creatures? I mean, it's just accepted that all they want to do is live their lives and make a living working, but even that's not happening. So why are they not revolting? And we're just supposed to accept the terms of the movie, that they just want to live their lives and have a job, and that's all. It's just it doesn't do much explaining. It doesn't do much setup for the story. It kind of just flashes through a time of history where all of a sudden we're at this point, and we're just supposed to accept that too. And the whole robots thing, like, it just kind of says, oh, okay, there are robot cops. No explanation, no setup for that either. I guess it's relatively a short movie. It could have been almost 2 hours, 20 minutes if I really got all the explanation I wanted out of this film, which obviously I didn't. And I think it could have been a lot longer and explained a lot more. It had a lot more action and had a lot more side stories going on to maybe bring them all together at the end or something. But it's just one storyline really going on with this one guy and his mom, and anything else kind of going on. It's just kind of a surprise along the way, but it's not that big of a surprise. There's one huge twist near the end, and that kind of helped me be a little bit more into it. But the ending, I've got to talk about this ending for a second, is that it's like the people of Code 8 that made this movie were so determined to have a sequel. That's the only way I can explain the ending of this movie. I usually don't say that in my reviews because I don't want to give away the ending, because that's like usually the most intriguing thing or the most awful thing. And I'll be the first one to say that an ending's awful. And this one is kind of bad, because if you're just going to set up things for the future and you're never going to get a sequel, that's what's going to bug me forever. That's what happened to me in The Host. But I thought The Host was so good that, I liked it and I bought it. But I've always been waiting for the sequel for that, and that's probably never going to come. And so how can you like Code 8 when you know a sequel is never going to come? It's a good movie. Like I said, it's generic and bland, but it has some good things in it. It has some big surprises in it. It's worth watching. It's worth seeking out. It's like I said, it's for fun, and I don't think too many people are going to take this seriously. I think more people are going to think along the lines of that they have taken some things from Chappie and they have taken some things from movies like The Host, and they're just kind of mixing it up. And so, how are you supposed to like that? I think I'll be kind of kind to this movie. I'm gonna give Code 8 a B, maybe a B minus. I'll stick with a B. It has a lot of good things in it. It's fast paced. It's people with powers. It's people that are in trouble trying to survive. It has that story of struggle and survival, and that's always intriguing. No matter kind of how bad the movie is or whatever. So, I think it was worth it. I really do, and I can suggest Code 8 with the rating of B. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give some of them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. Enjoy movies, guys. Thanks.